We're here at the last day of weight games, and as you may not know, myself, the Boner Crusher, and Froggy are all in the same heat. So really, it's an odd-ended heat if you look at it. But what you don't know is I have something on my side driving me past them. Parks Bonifay told me personally that he will give me $40 cash if I beat them. And I told him that there's thousands of dollars riding on the line, and he responded with, but it's cash. And so that alone is pushing me to try and beat them. That's it. Rail, back 7, toes over blind, back to 780, rail, dum-dum, heel 7, regular toe 9, and if Philip does good, I'll do switch toe 9 instead of heel 7. Helmet on, ready to go. So Vin, that's our last name. We're good.
Alright, we got Bob, Rusty, and Phil. First, I'm gonna have to go with Rusty. He's been riding really, really well. Phil and then Bob. Bob's new. He's gonna feel the pressure of those two guys.
Alright, I have to go Bob, Phil, and then Rusty.
Bob, Rusty, Phil, because I think Bob wants it the most.
I'm gonna say that it's a little too heavy for Bob. I think it's gonna be Rusty, Bob, Phil.
I think Bob's gonna give them all a run for their money.
First Bob, second Rusty, third Phil.
Bob, Rusty, Phil.
I think Bob's gonna do it. I think Bob's gonna.
Bob, Rusty, Phil.
And your feeble attempt to diversion. Make no difference, who's to blame? Cause the only thing left that's constant is a change. I say you better move if you can't lend a hand, cause we're gonna make it our own way. Sun is setting on your dark day. Who's to blame? So who's to blame? It's just a game to you. Tell me, is your money that good? Would it buy you a love? Do you think that it could? The wheel's still spinning and it's coming around. All it takes is a spark to put it all down. Difference makes no difference. Who's to blame? Cause the only thing left that's constant is a change. I see you better move.
My arrogant confidence is obviously diminishing. Philip went out there and killed it, and I had to run. I had one bobble where I was supposed to do a toe 9, but it's in the judges' hands now. It's going to be close.
How'd Rusty do?
Rusty started off good, but then, you know, one bobble, and he realized he couldn't catch up to me and Phil, who killed it, so he gave up.
Either one, call it. You or Phil?
I think Phil beat me.
What was that?
I think Phil beat me.
I don't think Phil beat you.
You don't think so?
What do you think?
I don't know, I mean, you saw it, I saw it.
Well, the finals haven't come out yet, but it's most likely lenient towards Philip.
I think Bob, Phil, and Rusty.
Bob.
Oh!
I know I don't want to be a judge.
I'm not sure. What do you think, Bob or Phil?
I think Phil.
Red hair, goddamn. Side with me.
I don't know. They both have pretty good ones, but Phil stuck a couple harder chicks in there, so probably Phil.
I'm calling Bob.
I wouldn't doubt if Bob beat him.
Out of that heat, Bob, Rusty, and Phil, Bob took it. Bob's my boy. Kid's the king. Bob.
Ooh.
Just look at the scores. I don't blame him. I thought he had to be too.
Alright, so what just happened?
So, just came the scores in. I got first, and right now Phil's being a mean older brother and trying to get in. Squeezed past me with a little bit of a protest. Would I, in his position, protest? Yes. Who wants to lose to a younger brother? So, with those circumstances, it's wild.